Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Aviate Bear. I'm Col, and today I'm going to show you how to plan your fuel on your plug. In the last video we planned our route from Liverpool to Sleep, and we used the flight computer to work out all our headings and times and distances. Now what I've done is I've just converted that to a different type of plug with some fuel requirements on, so you can sort of understand where I'm calculating my fuel from today. With that in mind, we need to know things like how much fuel is burnt at 90 knots, because that is the speed that we are wishing to travel. And we also need to know things like the taxi, burn, the hold burn, any unusable fuel in the tanks, and possibly even, and I'm going to work this out today, the amount of fuel that you burn per minute. Okay, so we take a look at our Piper Tomahawk PA38 112 fuel, and we know it's avgas, and the total capacity is 26.6 imperial gallons, which I've worked out as 120 litres, and the usable capacity is 25 imperial gallons, which works out like 113 litres. Now, you may be wondering why my unusable fuel is 8 litres, because that should really be 112. It's just because I've rounded up. In my fuel calculations, I always round up to the nearest whole number. So the first thing I'm going to do is calculate how much fuel is burnt per minute. So to do that, I'm going to divide 25 by 60, because 25 is the amount of fuel burnt per hour, and I get 0.416, so I'm going to round that up to 0.42. And that's again at 90 knots. Now that's going to be useful when we come to calculate some of our requirements. Now, if we take a look at our plug, we can see that we've got a destination, so that is the time it takes to get to the destination, how much fuel is consumed, and then in this column I'm just going to put a running total of how much fuel we're using. So from here, I know that I'm going to be flying for 29 minutes, so in the time I can put 0 to 9. To work out how much fuel I'm going to consume, we can take this number now, so 0.42, and then times that by 29, and we get 12.18, so I'm going to round that up to 13 litres. The alternate, I always plan an alternate. I didn't on the actual practice plug the other day, but my alternate was a 10-minute flight away, so I'm going to put 10 in there, and again 0.42 times 10 is 4.2, so we round that up to 5 litres, and you can just put the totals in here so we can add them up quite easy. Unusable fuel, so my unusable fuel is 8 litres. My taxi fuel is 9 litres. My hold fuel is 12. Now I've got all these numbers from the pilot's operating handbook, okay, and I've just put them on this sheet so it's clear for me to see, and it's basically a really quick way of finding out key information. Subtotal, so we add all them up, so 13 plus 5 plus 8 plus 9 plus 12 should be 47, yep. Now there's a 10% contingency on top of that, so 10% of 47 is 4.7, so I'll round that up again to 5 and then add that all together. So 47 plus 5 is 52. That means with an alternate in place, our hold fuel if needed, and contingency of 10%, I require for the flight down to Slape 52 litres of fuel. Now, depending on how much fuel you put on board, if you want to go there and back, then we are looking at 104 litres. So I could, in theory, put 104 in here and then obviously put 104 litres into the aircraft, and that will get me there and back. If you enjoyed today's video, then please subscribe below and hit the like button. From Col at Aviate Bear, safe flying and hopefully see you soon.